Welcome to episode 2 of Third BEY Problems.
Free BP.
Brought to you by Playcafe. At your service, my name is Leo, here with Rockhart, and of course our special guest.
Dreadful. Let's go. WBO player na pala. WBO player.
Name change.
Name change.
No, job change.
Job change.
Oh, previously, Mythical 5 of PBBL Season 5. Ngayon, WBO player ka na.
Yeah.
That's our main topic, by the way. We're going to be talking about the WBO. Dreadful spent a week and a half, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
In the States. And we want to talk to him about his experience playing under WBO rules. Before we begin, how are you, Rockhart?
I am doing a lot better with my derpy shirt. Love it. And I am back on the grind, guys. So hopefully we're going to see you more on our grinds lately here in Central Manila area. Ayun. Tapos, obviously, we're starting to get back into Fight Club. So, fun stuff happening here at Playcafe.
Because if you didn't know, he was also out for like 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
But for a different reason. Yung ngipin niya, he got a tooth thing going on. So we just got back. In case you're wondering, we are recording live from Playcafe, located here in Upper McKinley along Tuscany in BGC. We are open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. on weekdays, and then on weekends, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Everybody's friendly here. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook and ask us any questions if you have inquiries regarding products, events, promos. Playcafebgc at playcafebgc. You know what it is. And if you're liking the content we make, again, you enjoy the Beyblade podcast we produce every week for you, like and subscribe to the channel. We are at 1 point something, 1.1.
Yeah. We're going to hit the 2K mark because, again, like I mentioned last episode, I feel like so many of you just are so used to seeing the podcast on your feed.
Yeah, the algos.
You don't realize that you're not subscribed yet. So go ahead and hit that subscribe because you might not be subscribed. You want to check that.
Yep. Also, let's get our Facebook page up to 5K. It's currently at 4.3K, and maybe some of those who are on YouTube aren't on Facebook just yet. So at playcafebgc, get to know first in case you're not on YouTube when the uploads are on, and then subscribe na rin. Okay.
Go.
Dread. This is perfect for you because our first bit to talk about on the show is Hasbro's newest release. Confirmed siya. I think it was off of like a Walmart posting wherein the new, what's it called? X-TREME Expansion Set from Hasbro
Why are we laughing?
has been announced. It is also known as UX10 for the West.
Yes. So this is I would say UX10 at home. Not our home, their home. Because they have a completely different lineup.
Oh, man. I actually didn't see this in Walmart and Target.
Not yet.
Not yet. But, the parts, they're not really very useful in, in competitive gameplay. I guess if you're having fun with friends, it should be fine. But,
Maybe you need new friends if they say these are good parts because they're not. Okay, really quick, let's talk about what's in it, okay? This has an SRB of about $30. It has 3 blades, Nightmail, Ghost Circle, and Hell's Hammer. And then it has ratchets, 385, 770, 965, and 455. Tapos, its bits are Bound Spike, Rubber Accel, Point, Ball, and
metal knee.
Metal knee. I don't even have to say it, okay? So this whole package is in a smaller box compared to UX10, and it's $30. What do you think?
All right, first off, not bad. I mean, the blade selection is not bad. I hate that they removed Tyranno Roar. I think it's very obvious for marketing reasons. They have so many Tyranno stuff, Tyranno things there. Even they have the
T-Rex.
the collab stuff as well. So maybe they overflowing with Tyranno. I guess Ghost Circle is better than like Terra Swing. It's at least you have a decent stamina bane now, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, UX10 had 4 blades?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just objectively worse.
Yeah, it's actually worse because you're removing the rush as well.
No
You don't have
rush.
the rush, but you have the 965 that can work on the new Beyblade clock, the clock Mirage, you can use the 965 there.
And 965 is not in the original UX10.
Yeah. But it's for $30. I think you only have like two good parts here, three. The 770, the 965, and the point. That's it.
Make it 4. Ball.
The ball. Well,
I would make a counterpoint for night mail is so good for most people. It's also very difficult for them to find, I guess.
So barely half. Oh, so we went a 6 parts. So we're being very generous. 6 parts, 455.
Yeah.
For those old CDG builds that still use those, right?
yeah, I guess it actually helps them. Some not really that helpful, but some parts from Takara are there. So since the tariffs went up, it's harder for them to ship Takara Tomy
Yep.
to the United States, and this is it's good for them.
So you know what? Now we mentioned all of this. Parang mediocre na lang siya. It's not bad. It's a mediocre product.
Maybe
It's-
for
yeah.
us, but for them, it's a plus because they have night mail. They have parts that come from UX10 that we can access very easily rather than them. So it's good for them. It's not good for us.
So I guess for them, it's like, again, I think when you were there, was accessibility to parts like a big issue? Like, did you encounter any of those?
It was actually. I actually talked to the NorCal community. Shout out to NorCal Beyblade in Sunnyvale. We've talked about the parts Takara Tomy, and it's very hard. Lalo na the tariffs. It went up.
They
So
feel it. Ramdam nila yun.
it's very expensive for them to ship even rare base. That we can normally easily access. Like 650 for to just get a bay from Japan while on Shopee, but from them it's B2B, and then when they order there, hindi pa kasama yung tax, hindi pa kasama yung tariff. So masakit, it hurts their wallets. So that's why it's better for them to just stick to Hasbro rather than buy Takara Tomy parts.
Feels like a different universe out there. It feels like a different multiverse, a very different scene. Pero I would say it. Do you think it has like really big cons as well? Like, pros as well being there. Like, what did that feel like?
Well, the pros is your ratchets are never burstable because they're really tight. And when I played in WBO, I think I only bursted like 2 Beyblades, and that's it. It's all spins. It's all extremes.
So point gain there is odd because the average has changed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk more about his WBO experience later on in the show. But for now, let's talk about our decks of the week.
Oh yeah.
Let us know what decks you're running because yours could be rated as well. And before we fully move on, let us know your thoughts about the X-TREME expansion set. Okay, kung you agree that for the West it's okay, it's good. For us, again, we have a different filter, we have a different perspective. If it's bad, it's bad. It's mediocre. Let us
We
know.
have different tax laws.
Yeah, again, it's a different part of the world completely. Dred, talk to us about your deck. What do you plan to run in pods this weekend?
Well, I'm planning on the same one. I still have the same 2 base, which is the short scale 450 low rush. This is my really build. It's my good build for short scale. And then the normal 160 Wiro Hexa.
So, 2 old builds we've
The old
seen
build.
already.
But I'm changing this one. I'm putting it on 170
Ooh, that's a Phoenix Wing 170
so that it has a buyback
Rush.
rush.
Oh,
So
nice.
rather than the 770 that I normally use, I mean the tank build actually works when I played in WBO, but they can counter it easily because they have a lot of sets. So from your usual Swiss, you have like 5 games only, but there you can get a maximum of like 12 games overall.
Okay, more on this later because I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like you're not even speaking English as far as I'm concerned.
Different multiverse, bro.
Yeah, but this is your 3G this week. How about you, Rockhart? What is in the deck box?
All right, so in the deck box right here, as you can see, straight too far. I'm really enjoying the Wiro 160 low orb.
TLT.
I mean, it's pretty good. I would say it's one of my most bursted Beyblade today. But I think it's just my ratchet. I think my Hasbro 160 ratchet
You
is
need a new
loose.
one.
I need a new 160. If you guys have one, let me know. I have my shark scale, but it's on. What do you call this? Hexa. I ran it on 170, but now I'm switching to 960. I think I'm gonna try this later tomorrow and maybe on Wednesday. Just because I feel like I like the landmine build better now, and I know you guys like the rush and the level bits better on that, but I'm trying like really cool stuff as well.
Yeah, Hexa still kind of counts as a landmine.
Kind of does count
But it
landmine.
has good. But it takes hits well too.
It's got
It has good
yeah.
X-rail.
What sucks is I feel like I'm relying so much on recoil, but at least I can kind of spin finish better against Weiros if I'm unlucky, you know. And then classic CDG 560 elevate. I'm just
Wow, this thing still comes out.
that's the thing. We used to take this out so much because again shark problems, but I feel like we can kind of just deal with it now, right? Did you guys feel that?
Well, we have adjusted to
Yeah.
the meta, so now that we can counter it as well. So you can see CDG sometimes beats Shark Scale. You know, if you just hide it or
Yeah.
Or dodge the matchup.
Yeah.
Very rarely will you go after a shuffle, walk into a shark. Di ba?
Yeah.
Parang ayaw mo iiwas yun eh. And even in the shuffle now, like, it's a 33% chance that your CDG bumps into the shark.
Yeah. So here, by the way, I put it on 960. I'm not sure if this will buy back better. I know the buyback in Shark Scale is on Blade, right?
Yes, but also
But
the
maybe
ratchet if it hits the
Would
right
have
way.
helped. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it out. I'll let you guys know maybe next week.
Okay, so that's Rockhart's deck of the week. Over to mine, I am rocking the RGB. See that? It's red, green, and blue. In my new Case Master Hobbies 1-of-1 deck box.
It's an RGB and an LEO.
Yes.
Wow.
This is the build. Again, I don't care if it like loses half its matchups. I'm just comfortable. So bite me. And then TLT, again, I'm also very comfortable too. Siguro mas matibay parang slight yung Hasbro 160 ko. So it hasn't really bursted as much. And then I'm kind of at a crossroads.
Right.
If you guys are gonna face me in a pod this week, it's the best time in a while. Because there are times in my career when I'm lost. You ever feel that? Na parang you play week after week and then there's this one day in like the month where you're like, I'm not comfortable with the deck. I have to start, I have to figure this out.
I'm sure you've experienced.
That's the day.
I've actually.
That's this week for me.
What happened to your Scorpio Spear?
Again, I'm not feeling it. I feel like I'm at the time where remove this AP. I'm not even talking about it yet. Remove this AP. That's where the Alakdan would go. That's where the Scorpion Sea would go, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like I need an attack bay. I feel like I'm more comfortable now to have at least that option to get 2 points, 3 points.
So today, this week is just testing out.
Yes, this week is one of those like I need to learn something new or try something new. So I'm going back to Aero Pegasus 360 Rush. Classic.
The classic. Yeah.
So that's my deck of the week. Let us know what yours are. Put in the comments below because you will be part of the next segment next week. It's Rate My Deck.
Let's go. Let's do it.
We got 10 decks this week,
What do we got? What do we got?
and they're from all over the world. Kung sino-sino yan, kung
Oh
saan
yeah,
galing.
a big shout out to everyone who was watching from Australia. They all commented last video.
Yeah.
There's like a dozen people who commented watching from Melbourne, watching from all
From
parts.
everywhere. Sorry guys if we don't get to shout you out on the show itself because you can only feature so many
Yeah.
comments.
I said that as an example. Like for
Yeah.
example, like there are people in Australia. I'm not pointing them out. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
we're thankful that it reaches that far.
But we do see your comments, and we will reply to each one just in case we don't get to talk about it in the podcast itself. So 3BP's got you. Don't worry about it. We'd love to have you at Playcafe. If you do, come into town. Let's start with this. Just another random gamer. JARG. Jerg. Here's the deck I'm planning to use in the next casuals. Hoping to join one of Playcafe soon. Yes, please. His deck is, or their deck, I don't know. You know, Samurai Caliber 160 Low Rush. Shark Steel 360 Point. Phoenix Wing 960 Cyclone.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Wow. I mean, Samurai Caliber is actually a good recoil bay, and you put it on 160 low rush. That will slap. Shark Scale 360 Point. I haven't used Point in a while, but maybe it has the power to the what they call this recoil and still have stamina, so it's good. And this Phoenix Wing it's basically a do or die bay. It's my all-in or win.
Yep, one pump chump. 2 points or 3 points or else.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you give it?
Or you lose.
Over 10.
I guess it's a 7. It's a 7 for me. 7 out of 10.
I would say exactly 7 too. Samcal 160 low rush feels like it can take out any bay technically with its recoil.
you're
Shark
lucky.
scale on 360 point. It's a decent height. It's for that slicing and dicing. You're not gonna do any under attacks here. If you tilt this would actually go a little. It's actually bad if you tilt it.
You can't.
Point just goes fast.
Yeah.
It just goes fast around the stadium. So you want to slice people. You don't want to hit the ratchet. Phoenix Wing 960 Cyclone. I can't rate this. So even 7, I'm not sure with my 7. So I would love to see some videos of the 960 Cyclone.
Alright, I'll be the bad guy. 6. Because number 1, Cyclone is so risky. Sayang yung 960's Phoenix. Because Phoenix is so good. So putting it on a Beyblade or a bit that goes fast like that, but isn't well controlled, might be a waste. And then I don't know why this doesn't have. Well, this is just me. Why doesn't it have a Weirdo? Or like a 1-point stopper. I need my decks, if I were to play them, gusto ko may stopper. Like so that I can like control the match again. This is all just prey. It's just all just attack and break. I'll say 6.
Yeah, maybe he's an attack player, so that he has all the RPM.
All attack.
That's why he doesn't use the wheel.
That's the thing. That you're not leaving room for variability on your gameplay.
It's hard to be tactical.
Yeah, it's hard to be tactical. Exactly.
So that's us. Let's go to Puppy69. Nice. Keep it coming. Shout outs to all the Cebuanos out there.
Daghang thank you.
This is his deck that got him to the first podium. Nice. Shark Skill 170 Rush. Classic. Hover Wyvern 960 Kick. Literally played this today. Wizard Rod 160 Hexa.
Can't beat them, join them.
This is a deck. I'll tell you now. This is a deck. I'll say 9.
I'll say 8. I haven't used Hover Wyvern on 960, but kick. It's a balanced bit, so it has good spin and it has good rail. So whenever it hits another bay, maybe you can get a burst or something. And Shark Scale 170. Do you run Shark Scale 170, right?
Yeah. This guy knows what he's doing. I can tell.
Yeah. So I'll give it an 8.
Just an 8?
Yeah.
I said 9 because I didn't win with this. I would say 10. Pero again, this is the kind of deck I would build. So 8, 7.
You say 8?
Yeah.
I thought you said 9
No,
on this one.
9.
Yeah,
9,
he's
7.
Yeah, I'm 8.
Oh, you're 8.
9,
All right.
8.
9, 8.
I might actually go. I want to say 8, but I feel like for most people, if you don't know how to control kick, you're gonna self-extreme. I hope you know how to control kick. If you do, it's definitely a 9. If you don't, it's a 6.
Wow.
Pero the Weirdo Hexa, it's a 7. Weirdo
you're
Hexa
7.
is gonna win,
Your Hexa-
probably.
Guaranteed.
Your Shark Scale can kind of 50-50. Your Hover Wyvern might just kill itself. Sorry, I mean, that's from what
Is
games
that a
I've
7 or
seen.
6?
That's a 7 now.
Okay. Rockhart is far from optimistic because
If you're a
his,
kick god, 9. Sige.
because his Hexa hasn't been treating him well. All right. Toby Madara, 22-28. Just got first runner-up again. Shoutouts to the Muntinlupa Beyblade Cartel, the MBC.
Sheesh.
All right.
Why are they a cartel?
I don't know. Tell us. Come back to us, Toby. Tell us why you're a cartel. What the history is. Pega Slash, 360 level. Okay. Okay. Shark Scale 770 Hexa, very heavy. Weirdo 960 low orb. Never bursted, so I'm assuming that's Hasbro.
I feel like this is a good deck. I'll give it a 9.
Wow!
Pega Slash. Slash actually works.
You like this?
Yeah.
You like?
I just don't like the Shark Scale on 770.
That one's weird.
Agree.
But you put Pega Slash on 770 and on a level, it's basically like an Aero Pegasus. Shark Scale, you put it on 360 Hexa, it still works.
And then the best, some say the best Weirdo low orb build.
Yeah.
Which is 960. Okay, so that's a 9 for you?
Yes.
10 if they just did those adjustments.
Yeah.
Rocka, what you think?
8 for me. Actually, 7.5 because I think we're all in agreement why the 770 doesn't work on Shark Scale, right? Because we talked about it previously. You remove your buyback because of 770.
It's heavy.
You buy back because of these blade tips, but if you are on pocket, your blade is hitting your underside is hitting the 770. It's not hitting your blades. Your buyback is removed. Your innate strength of Shark Scale is lowered. So I suggest putting it on a really thinner ratchet. If you do, that's probably 8.5. Your rear low orb is good. Pegaslash is, I agree, it's also a really good attacker. Try it out. Not even level, even low rush will work here.
So that's
7.5.
7.5, 9. I'm 7. The only thing that's keeping it 7 for me is the Wiro. But the Pegaslash, sorry, I'm such a wheel believer. So I'm not comfortable with like with an attack Pega. And then Shark Scale, maybe just haven't had enough reps with Shark Scale Hex. But 770, same thoughts. I guess it's better in the like a flat launch situation. So yeah, 7, 9, 7.5.
Yeah,
8.
he's 7.5. Again, it's 8.5 if you remove the 770. But I think he wants to do what Phoenix Wing does, the tank thing.
Yeah, or like Impact Drake.
Yeah, Impact Drake. So I get it, pero it doesn't feel efficient. Or It doesn't feel optimal.
Yeah, so at least you got good points from Dreadful. We have Change Chronicles. Always waiting for new episodes. Shout out to the River Bladers passing. Hey, we got a couple of River Bladers sometimes in Fight Club. Shout outs to Kiwi, to Sausage Dog, and to Brefe.
Yeah, they like the Pasig peeps. They like to go around.
Yeah.
I know Hydra also is stationed around Pasig area.
And to Clobear. Those are the homies. Cabo too, I think they hang out with him. Here's his deck. Their deck. Hover Wyvern 770 kick. Shark Scale 960 low orb. CDG 560 elevate. So, Rockhart, they have the same problem with your Wiro.
Yeah.
It's self-extremes.
Self-extreming. Again, it's just I guess it's a skill diff for me because I'm still in the process of tuning kick. Pero from my experience and from people I talk to, kick is just so hard to tame. It's like a wild stallion, you know? So if you train it well, if you train on it well, it can really serve you some really fast 1-inch punches. Other than that, I guess the Wiro can kind of help it, right? The Wiro blade helps with the buybacks if you want to go full power. But I'm rating this. I am definitely 7 for me as well.
There's a 7,
No, sorry, 960 low orb.
and then CDG. It's your CDG.
We're going 8 here. Yeah.
8. Okay, so the only real caveat is Hover Wyvern. Okay. Dread?
I'll also give this an 8 because I'm sad that you removed the Hexa. But I think the problem is it's ear Hexa. I think it's very used. That's why it self extremes. Maybe change your Hexa to buy a brand new one, because I think that will change your Wido's movements. Oh, because when the Hexa is worn out, it will just self extreme easily. So, Hover Wyvern 770 kick, like Rockhart said, I don't know how to master the kick, so I haven't mastered the kick because I haven't used it like even once.
Oh, I'm pretty good with it. I think I've had a good sample size for when I tried to use Hover Wyvern on kick. 760, 960, 170. Several pods I played it to varying success. So, this build here, ang ayoko talaga, like personally what I don't like, is a Shark Scale. Remember my early days with Shark Scale, wherein I would you were there.
Yeah.
You were there. These guys know that when I tried to play Shark Scale in the early days, it would betray me.
A few days of low orb.
So you got 2 weeks I tried, and then I wasted so much money and time.
Yeah.
That was my donation spree because of Shark Scale then. So this build, I have very tough feelings for this.
Bring back your Wiro, bro.
Yeah, bring back your Widow.
So that's why I'm gonna say 7.
Maybe change the Shark Scale. I mean, the 960 low orb, I've seen this in WBO as well. And it's not really... Well, if you have a 960 that is unburstable, like a Hasbro,
It has better uses.
it has better uses.
All right, that's it. Change. How about Grey Wolf 2329? Very simple. Rate my deck. AP 160 kick, Shark Scale 170 rush, Valk Blast, 450 low rush. What is the support blade
I'm assuming slash
or jaggy?
or jaggy. I am just assuming.
We'll just fill it in. Okay.
Wow.
Right? If you want to go low, slash and jaggy.
Air Pegasus 160 kick. Do you use the Air Pegasus 160?
I've tried it. It's kind of wild.
And you use the Shark Scale 170 Rush. So, but the Valve Blast, wow, 450 as well. You know, if your ratchet is 450, your blade should be bigger than the ratchet because it will burst.
Yeah, can it take the weight too?
What's your rating here?
I guess I'm rating this 7.5. I like the arrow, I like the Shark Scale, but the Valve Blast I haven't. You know, since we're really scarce on Valkyrie, you know, you only use the chip, and you rarely see it in the fights.
So you want to make that VAC count. Putting it on a very chaotic build like this might not be worth it. But again, Grey Wolf, if it works for you, 7.5.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8. 8. The only thing that makes me like 8 question mark is that Valk build. So yun yung weak point ng deck na to. But I give it an 8 because if I'm in an all attack mode, I would do something like this.
Yeah, this is a completely all attack deck. So if guys will notice, everything's like just wants to go. I actually give it a 9. It's our 8.5. I would have said 9, but because I've tried I've tried Blast 450 low rush on Slash. It's actually legit. You have to tilt it. The Valk blade can really send some stuff flying because it's really low, which we don't get to see because we're always on wheel. We're always on we're always on the build. Now we forget that you can go low on Blast. And it's a really heavy blade. It's a heavy free-sided blade. I like it, except for the kick. That's why I realized, oh no, sorry.
That's me. I'm the kick man. I'm the kicker man.
I mean, he tried to do like full buyback on Aero Pegasus and Shark Scale. I respect that. I do that as well.
Double buyback, bro.
Double buyback, bro. 180 mo na lang sana eh. Joke lang.
So that's 8.5.
8.5.
7.5. 8. So... All right.
Decent.
I did not expect to have all of us get impressed by this much with Grey Wolf's build. Theo,
wow.
WO701. Hello there, mate. No, is that no? I'm sorry, I might have offended some people.
Say that. Can you say that? Yeah, he can.
Shout out to everyone down under. All right. Well, from Melbourne. Always nice to listen to your vids on the way to work for home. All right, so during the commute, Theo had his deck checked by ChatGPT, and he says it's a 10 out of 10 daw. Okay, here's the deck. Shark Scale 170 Low Rush, Phoenix Wing 360 Hexa, Weirdo 960 Ball.
Okay, first of all, you do not trust AI. Okay, Shark Scale 170 Low Rush. I mean,
it's often rush.
It's a good height.
So it normalizes.
Yeah, it's a normalized height because you have the low rush. And 170, you still have a buyback, it's good. Phoenix Wing 360 Hexa.
We saw so much of this the other week.
Even I ran it.
Phoenix Wing 360 Hexa.
What's it like? Tell him, because he can't comprehend.
I tried to do it. Like it feels like similar to what Shark Scale is doing, basically, but to less. It's a little heavier, to less effect. Less recoil.
So it's a tame version.
Yeah.
I've heard of Phoenix Wing 360 low orb. Like
oh yeah,
that's the old build. Yeah.
That was and orb.
Yeah.
Like Riley uses 960 orb like on a Phoenix Wing. So
But Hexa.
I guess it works.
And then you have the Beyblade.
This is the original Wiro, the 960 ball.
Before the build, this was the Beyblade.
Maybe that's why ChatGPT rated it that high, because that's what everyone will say is the best. But again, when was that? Like, how many years ago was that?
No, it was like just a year ago.
Oh, just this year, ba?
Like October, it was.
Feels like a year.
It ran like everyone was using 960 ball, and I was like, damn. But ball is really burstable when fought with other attack builds like Dran Buster.
So what'd you give it?
I'll give this I like the shark scale, like the phoenix wing. I don't like the hexa. This is the original build, so in respect to the
weirdo?
original build, I'll give this an 8.
All right. You know what? Same sentiments. I can't hate this build because of that middle Beyblade, and I wanna give it a chance. So I'll be a little optimistic. Maybe 8.5. I think I can make this build work. It's technically 2 balance bays or 2 stoppers, the hexa and the ball, right? So 8.5.
It's okay. I'll give it an 8. As much as I want to be optimistic with P-Wing 360 Hexa, I just ran it last week, bro. 960 ball. Siguro you guys just have different Beyblades because our 960 balls here in the Philippines
We don't see it anymore.
it just blows up everywhere, man.
Where did you see last? 960 ball.
Never.
Yeah.
Even in WBO,
In the
I
past few
haven't
months,
seen-
right? Maybe a few months ago this would have been good.
Maybe like 8 months ago. You know?
Yeah, when we were starting, maybe 960 ball was still good, but not anymore.
Yeah, this is why you don't trust ChatGPT always. So don't do your homework on ChatGPT.
Yeah, please.
So about 8
Yeah.
on average, 8.5 for me. We got Aaron Bormate, 2209, watching from Malta while arranging my base. Got first place Swiss King last tournament using this deck. Wait, hold on. Where is Malta?
I don't know where Malta is.
You Google where Malta.
GPT word.
Where is Malta?
Let me double check. Malta, it feels like a Polynesian island. Hold on.
My geography is pretty bad.
It's in Europe,
It's a European country?
Mediterranean.
It's a country.
Yeah, it's a country from the
Wow.
EU.
What's up, Aaron? In Malta? Okay, so his deck. Shark Edge 455 level. Wizard Rod 160 low orb. Noja Boy special, you know it.
He knows it.
Hover Wyvern 760 kick. Okay. Let him cook.
No, but this is a shark edge.
Oh, wait.
They can't use UX15.
Oh,
You're
yeah. My brain just filled it in. It's a Shark Edge.
Yeah, it's a shark edge. And 455. That's a basic ratchet.
It's a skinny ratchet
Yeah.
with no real lock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he said it's a very glass cannon.
He admits it. He admits it naman.
Okay.
I'll give this a. I'm sorry. I'll give this a 5.
What? Kasi you're not a Hover Wyvern fan too, so it's not enough to pull you.
I'm a Hover Wyvern fan. I use 170 under flat,
Okay.
but I don't use normally 760 because you're removing the blade itself,
And then you can't tilt.
Yeah, and you can't.
Same problem with the shark scale earlier.
And the kick, you don't. I don't know how to use a kick.
So that is like a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Shark Edge. Sobrang worrying ng Shark Edge. Sa totoo lang, now you brought it up. My brain is randomly filling it in with Shark Scale 450. But it's Shark Edge 455.
Yeah, they can only use Hasbro releases. So
Okay, so you gave it 6. I'll give it a 7 because I've practiced a little bit with Hover Wyvern 760 as well. And again, I'm a self-proclaimed kicker man, so I think I'm capable with kick. The only real question mark is a Shark Edge build. So 7 for me.
7. Actually, let's go 6.5.
Wow.
I don't want to rate too highly because Shark Edge. I appreciate the Spirit Bay, push. I like that you also thought about going lower because that's exactly what I thought when I first saw 455. Perfect for Shark Edge. But I can't really put the trade-off with the low height is. You replaced 960 with 455. The weight difference is huge. So in my hand, it will feel very light and very hard to actually push any Beyblade off. So
It might not even be worth it.
yeah, if you train well with the Hover Wyvern, maybe this can go to 8. The Wizard Rod, obviously low orb is really good. So yeah, 6.5, probably go 7 or 8, depending on how you use the kick. Pero Shark Edge, I really suggest you get a different Bay, especially for long term. I feel like Shark Edge is gonna have a hard time, especially with newer releases that are so much more. Oh my god, so much more aerodynamic and competitive.
Yeah, I think eventually they'll get access to it via Hasbro.
I think it's glass cannon because it's a 455.
Yeah, it'll burst.
So maybe if he changes it to 360 or something, The level would work.
960.
960, the usual.
Yeah.
It won't be glass cannon.
Yeah.
It'll be like a 50-50 bay that, it's either you lose the spin
Or you win.
or you burst,
or extreme.
Extreme bay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's our take on your deck, Aaron. We have HRT XS6N section. I can't read that. Another day, another wait. That's a different guy. Another
Wrong
Playcafe
send, wrong send.
podcast. Okay. Yes. It's every week. So currently running this deck in a local tournament somewhere very far north QC, somewhere we will never be, because that's far off. Like you could, when you say far north QC, for any of us, it could be like a 2-hour drive.
Sounds like far view.
Might be. So very rarely will we be there. Good luck with this. His deck is Phoenix Wing 360 Low Rush, classic. Shark Scale 450 Low Orb. Hey, that's dangerous. 450. And then last is CDG 960 level. Some odd choices in your last two bays, but all right, gentlemen.
I'll give this a 9.
What?
I've played Shark Scale on 450 low orb.
It didn't burst,
When you launch it flatly, you don't burst.
and it just stays there.
It just stays there.
So there's not even a chance your ratchet will get sniped.
Unless, you launch it too powerful and
It rides.
just rides the rail. But if you launch it in the middle, it won't burst as much.
So super controlled. And then, how about that last bay?
CDG 960 level. This is like the all attack gimmick, If you have an all attack gimmick, you do CDG on 960 level. It actually slaps, but it doesn't have that much spin steal versus the elevate.
Because the LED is gone.
Yeah, but there's still spin steal. If you fight a Phoenix Wing with it, I think you can still win.
You know what? We should have a segment where we will literally build this in front of you and then just.
Because it's that interesting.
It's that interesting. Let's have a segment like that maybe someday. Like we'll literally jump cut into literally 5 launches of it. Maybe, right? That'll show you guys.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
So that's a 9.
That's a 9 for me. I think I can play this.
Okay. I'm scared for the 450 lower, but now that you talk about it this way, I'll give it an 8. Yun lang. I'm just scared for that burst. I'll give it an 8.
I'll 7.5 because I love the Phoenix Wing Low Rush, the Shark Scale. 960 Low Orb feels like the better option, honestly. Has better weight and has better burst resistance. CDG 960 level, it feels like you can attack. Pero, again, you got to think about your matchups. Like, what will this match against? Will this win against a Wiro?
Yeah, am I trying to be the stamina bay, the defense bay, or trying to be the attack bay?
What are you trying to do here? Where's your LAD? What matchups are you trying to win with that?
All right, we got a couple more actually. Opposite Pain, 1826. We're working on it. We're working with Santi on the Beyblade X Metro circuit, so you'll hear him there. Please rate my deck. Oh my God. Pegasus Blast 080 free ball. We're assuming you got wheel. Shark Scale 370 low rush. Wizard Rod 960 wedge. Are you just trying to tilt us on purpose?
Why is it very burstable? The Pegasus Blast on 080? That's so high. The wheel has it's like 80 centimeters as well. So
And then it's a stamina bit, no lock.
80 millimeters as well. So like you have like 160 millimeters. It's like a burger, and you own a free ball. You're using a free ball as well. Oh my gosh. It's good.
I think this is more bursty than that last one we talked about. Remember that?
Yeah.
The Wizard Rod 760 ball.
Yeah,
This is worse.
This is worse. Shark Scale 370 low rush. It's okay. 370 works.
Averaged out size, yeah.
Average size, and then 960 wedge. Our captain uses it, right?
Yeah, but it's not as. Again, it takes a very specific kind of launch and some control with your RPM.
Yeah. So I'll just give this a 6, a solid 6. I don't like the Mega Blast.
I need to bring out my phone. I gotta say, Chat GPT, is this rage bait? It feels
Yeah.
like he's trying to tilt us on
And you
purpose.
opened with it pa. You made it the first one. That'll definitely change our decision.
Well, his username is opposite of pain.
Oh yeah.
So you get 6? I'll give it a 6 too. That's it. Like I'll just 6.
This is 5, man. You're
He's
picking.
rage baiting us.
He's rage baiting us 100%. Yeah, I don't even want to analyze Pegasus Blast on 080 wheel free ball. I don't even want to analyze that. 960 wedge is the only thing here I respect is 960 wedge. 370 low rush, like why?
It's average size.
It's average size.
Yeah.
960 wedge is fine.
So you add height to the ratchet, reduce from the bit.
But why free?
Why 70?
I'll try this later. I'll let you know.
Do you have 360? Why are you using like 70s?
Did it break? All right. Deep Burst 463. Rate my deck that I used in the recent PBB All-Star. Sino to?
I know.
PS finalist. Remember this deck, all right? I'll read the deck, then you might figure it out who it is. Wizard Rod 160 Rush, Whale, Blast, Jaggy 980 low,
9-8. Sheesh,
980
finally.
low rush, Aero Pegasus 960 taper. Hold up, I gotta say, I think in a pod last week or a couple days ago, I forget, taper extremed me. So na-extreme ako ng taper. So taper might be a legit bit. Again, I don't know. So that's the deck. Who is this?
How will you not remember seeing this?
I don't know who this is. Maybe,
Kasi ginamit niya daw sa All-Star eh.
maybe he's like the 5th player that doesn't, they win 3-0 agad.
Maybe. But they're a finalist, so it's gotta be Chiefs or...
Ilan ba kayo dun?
No, it's a combination.
Okay, right. No, finalist of the All-Star, not the
All-Star.
season.
Yeah,
Okay.
not the season. So like, that's a combination of like a lot of teams.
Who could it be?
I don't know who that is.
But this deck is wild.
Yeah, it's wild. 160 Rush, yeah. I've used that in the PBB All-Star as well. The Whale Blast, I haven't seen this. I don't know if we've ever fought.
It's so big.
Yeah, it's jaggy as well. And the taper actually works. This is the first bit of Whale Wave.
Yeah, because of the shape.
Yeah, you just
Even-
have to tilt it sideways.
Even Tyrannobeat.
Yeah.
The only weakness is like the self-extremes, but once you master it, maybe it won't self-extreme too
It's
much.
kick before kick.
It's before kick. Yeah, it's a taper and the high taper.
So what'd you give it?
I'll give this a 7. I like the Wizard Rod. This is it's a guaranteed build. The Aero Pegasus, it's also a guaranteed build. If if you lean on taper and high taper, if you can use it properly, you'll win. Because it still has the stamina. It has the attack and also has the stamina. So the Whale Blast, I just don't know how this works.
That's the risky bay there.
It's the risky bait.
I'll give it a 7. I'm 7. Like, 6.5 because I'm so scared for that Whale Blast that I don't think the Wizard Rod in the AP can carry it. If we get to that point in the shuffle, I don't know how to use the Whale Blast. And to me, in my head, it's big. Pero baka maliit lang siya. Because it's a jaggy, low rush. So it might be as big as the build. I don't know. But it's just too alien to me. It's just too unfamiliar. So I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, 7.5. I'm kind of 160 Rush. I think this guy knows what he's doing because he has 160 Rush on Wizard Raw. He has Aero Pegasus 960 Taper. I think we have not experimented enough with the blast wheel yet on
You have it.
very, very high heights.
You have this.
I have this.
You
yeah.
can do this.
So maybe we'll try to do this. Can I confirm this the whale chip, right?
Yeah, it's just a chip.
This is still a Pegasus
It's
Blast
still a blast.
blade. I haven't tried Blast on 80 height. Personally, on an attack configuration. Kasi on 80 height on stamina, it feels so dumb to use. Pero if you're doing an attack, you're trying to use your body, maybe it has something, right? Maybe we can see a really strong downward smash when a big guy is falling over you. So I will personally try it out per 7.5 for now. It feels like it can have potential.
All right. I think that's our last deck to rate here in Rate My Deck. So if you want your deck rated, share yours in the comments below. We'll try to get to it. And if not, don't forget, And do know, we always read your comments, and we appreciate every single one of you listening to 3BP. Now, let's get to it. We have our main topic. Let's talk about Dreadful's adventures in the West, his WBO experience. Now, Dready Boy, ano nga ba yung WBO?
WBO is basically created by Hasbro. It's far from Takaratomi, and it uses different rules. They have a lot of rules, not just the Takaratomi, but they also have their own set of rules. And it's basically for World Beyblade. The name is WBO, World Beyblade Organization. But I don't think it's the world. I just think it's like, Noah Lyle saying United States is the world.
So, West. Pwedeng West Beyblade
Pwede
organization.
West, yeah. But they have their own website as well, and logged in and registered already. So they count everything: their podiums, their champions, their tournaments.
So it's a system, it's a platform.
Yeah, it's a platform only for Hasbro.
Okay. And you said it's far removed from Takaratomi. But does it take any of the rules from Takaratomi, or does it make its own parang rules body? Does it have its own rule book?
They have their own rule book, but they still have some of the rules, like whenever you guys shoot on the word shoot, you have to shoot it. But sometimes they don't always do those rules, because I've played in WBO and there were a lot of late launches,
And okay lang yun.
and it's okay.
What?
And sa NorCal, I
Interesting.
played in NorCal. So it's good that the NorCal community have implemented videos, but they're not really like videos from ours that we have to record every match.
Right.
And you check those videos, we're really strict with our rules. Versus them, they're not really that strict. They're very lax, because you only see them touch the videos.
So they're more like suggestions.
Yeah, basically. And then their height, the height of the stadiums are very high, because they're very big people. So
That, and I think they just put the stadiums on tables anyways.
yeah.
I think it's less of a height thing and more of just a logistics thing.
Well, I've played in NorCal. They've created what we call spaces, right? We
Right.
have our own spaces for every stadium, but the height is still above my stomach level. So okay, it's good that they have they're not hitting each other whenever they're launching, but they still have the height. So whenever some string users play,
It's weird.
it's very hard for them to do some trajectories on
Because it's
the
like
launches.
this.
Yeah, it's basically you're just and kids, kids also want to play. So rather than them playing, they just watch.
All right, so have you checked the rule book? They don't have a standard height.
They don't have a standard.
They do not have that on the rule book.
The Hasbro finals, they played in the floor. For the junior category, they played in the floor.
So there is no standard, unlike Takaratomi, who has legit measurements for stands when you create them. And in almost all events, casual, competitive, GT here in the Philippines, we follow that. Nasusundan natin yon.
Even Japan, actually, I've also played in Japan, and they have stadiums as well.
Same stands.
Yeah, the same stands, so that, you can launch properly. The kids can play properly.
Okay.
You don't, kneel on the floor just to play.
Yeah. So that's the weird thing about WBO. It's the World Beyblade Organization, it's the West Beyblade Organization, and it also feels kind of like the Wild Wild West, which has its pros and cons. I don't think about it. Parang, if you're not enforcing too much rules, people can just do whatever they want and have fun and actually focus on the game. But again, regularization, standardization, it's also important so that we all follow the same kind of rules, which brings me now to misconceptions about the WBO. We see a lot of different YouTube content creators, or otherwise, like TikTok, whatever, and they follow WBO rules, tas iba-iba yung nangyayari. So, Rockhart and I are gonna name some misconceptions and we'll say, balita namin sa WBO ganito, or we heard and we saw a video wherein they're allowed to do this. You can tell us how much of this is true, or if you don't know, because you only played in one spot that plays WBO, right? Number one, I heard you're allowed to customize your parts.
Yes, that is true. You can color match your parts. You can remove the ratchets. You can tamper with them.
What?
You can even actually color your blades.
Like paint it?
Yeah, you can paint it.
Wow.
So when I played, I was like shocked. Well, I don't know what ratchet is this, but it's a 960 and it's color matched. So like, wow.
So-
and then the Wiro blade is blue.
What?
Yeah, I fought a Wiro blade that is blue.
So, they don't implement really hard limitations on like ratchet swaps. These are called ratchet swaps when you swap the under part of the ratchet and the
There's screwing involved.
the screws. You got to remove the screws to do that.
Yeah.
So I've done that as an experiment. I don't use it, but it does fit. But they don't stop you from doing that at all.
No, they don't. They
Like for example, I may, what if like the shop says, okay, this shop says you can, but like the main website says you can't. There's nothing like that.
because I played a ranked game. I didn't play a casual game in WBO. That was a ranked game.
Yeah, no, so that means the main platform does not say you can't
Yeah,
because it's allowed.
yeah.
Okay. Wild.
That's
I
so-
could, the words ratchet swapping isn't even in my vocabulary.
It's basically color maxing for us, you know.
It's literally tampering for us, modifying.
Yeah, when we usually don't condone, you know, even opening launchers as well.
Oh yeah, when the launcher breaks, you throw it away. You need part of the game. How about your Rockhart?
Do they do that thing we do here where I know Japan just uses their eyes to check what happens on it? What's it like there? Like, do they use phone cameras as well, or do you just wing it?
Yeah, they also use eyes, but you know, they also use eyes. But now I think NorCal has implemented the video ones. So whenever there's like a Wiro versus Wiro, they have to check that. But they're not really that strict with regards to late launch, early launch, and you know the what do you call it?
Aerials?
Aerial.
Shrouds?
I have actually played and I have actually reviewed all of my VODs, and there were times that it wasn't an aerial, but it's called an aerial because you know it was too fast for the naked eye.
So they just let it go. They let it happen.
Yeah.
And you just apparently had a camera running.
Yeah, but you know I've recorded the VODs and then I only reviewed it after the game.
And you can't call it anyways.
Call it anyway. So, and they also have the rule like us. We have the 3-second rule.
Yeah, after launch,
To contest.
yeah.
But I can contest even if the base finished.
Wait, why can't you? What? Why can't you contest?
I've actually contested.
Oh, what happened?
You know, it was a spin finish, and then I've contested it. It was an aerial,
Oh.
so they've reviewed it, and then it was an aerial, so we relaunched.
Okay, but okay, just
So that was after the match.
in addition to, what's the judging situation like?
You have 2 judges.
What does that mean?
You have 2 judges looking at your base. That's it, and a video.
All matches?
Yeah, all matches.
Wait, so they just recently added the video thing.
Yeah,
Paano yun? What do you mean all matches? So how many stadiums are there?
4.
So there's 8 dudes assigned to just watch.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, if the judge is not really rookie, you know, they're experienced judges. So sometimes
They solo.
yeah.
Okay. All right, I got one more misconception, and then you can just jump in on more major differences that threw you off. I saw this one video where they were playing, and then they did 2 very weird things. One is they showed their opponents their Beyblades, and then they're just like, all right, that's my Bey, that's my Bey, that's my Bey. And then they went to launch. So basically, I know everything that he knows about my deck and the order of it. And then they would launch. After every Bey, they'll switch sides. Is that WBO? What's going on?
That's true. That is WBO.
You literally
You show your Beyblades, and then you know swap them, and then play. And if you lost, you can either swap because it's a set of three.
Right.
You're not playing like our Swiss na it's
Race to four lang.
yeah, it's a single elimination.
Uh-huh.
So when you're playing WBO, it's a best of three.
Okay.
So like you have to get 2-0, like 8-0
Or 2-1.
Yeah.
And you're forced to switch sides, just like in Valorant.
You can switch sides, but you can also like choose not to.
When are you allowed to switch sides?
If you lost.
A bay.
No, if you lost
lose a round.
the set. The set.
Dude, WBO sounds crazy.
It's a Wild West, man. It's a different multiverse.
Is there anything else that you were surprised with? Parang when they explained it to you, it's like that's not how we do it here.
I also, when I was reading the WBO rules, they have like a Tekken themed Beyblade battle. So okay, it's
Like like a team format.
it's still a 3-on-3, but when you lose, for example, I play you, I lose to your wizard rod.
Okay.
It's either I choose to get a rematch with your wizard rod, or I choose another Bay.
And the wizard rod
Your
stays.
wizard rod, yeah, and the wizard rod still stays.
And then only if the wizard rod loses can they switch na.
Yes. It's basically the
And then
Tekken format. you
Same
know.
race to 4.
Yeah, that's the form.
My brain's kind of mushed here.
How did you take these changes?
Took a lot of time for me to adjust, But during the NorCal, I was able to adjust really quick. Kasi I'm an experienced player in the Philippines. And these changes are very simple for me because even though they're not very strict with the rules, the aerials, the late launches. It's still the Beyblade on how you launch it, the techniques, and it's basically since luck is also involved. It's basically
It equalizes it.
it equalizes it.
So did you bring your Mythical 5 BBBL deck box?
Yes.
What did they say? What was the community like?
It was like there was a lot of Filipinos, and most of the WBO players, the top players, are half Filipinos. Others are like.
Are we surprised?
Filipinos are very competitive when it comes to everything.
Okay. So you could say Beyblade in the States is like MLBB. It's also just dominated by Filipinos.
I mean, there are a lot of American players, but most Filipinos are on the top.
Wild.
Number one, I'm pretty sure the number one blader now in the WBO rankings is a Filipino. Like from 1 to 10, it's like 70% of those people are Filipino
Or half.
or half Filipino.
Wild.
That's pretty wild, man. I want to meet these guys. And if you ever have your own WBO experiences, maybe you can chime in.
Yeah. This is the WBO episode. So we are legit community figures and avid Beybladers from this side of the world, Southeast Asia, the East. We play a very different rule set. We play Takara Tomy.
It was like very cool that it's a different culture.
It's a clash.
Yeah.
And then you learn so much.
Yeah, you learn so
It's
much.
like you're a baby again.
It's very cool to learn these kinds of things, Now that, I can call myself an international blader. I played in Japan, I played in the Philippines, and now I played in America.
Amazing.
EU, you're next, EU.
You Europeans. Okay. I have one more question. Since earlier you mentioned we were talking about how like Hasbro is more available, it's hard to import Takara Tomy parts, all this. What was the metagame like when you played there?
The metagame
What
was
was your decks? Because you know that we have like what we call the Pinoy deck, right? What was the equivalent?
basically they create their own meta. You know that Golem Rock is one of their metas? Right?
We used to play a lot of Golem Rock, but that was when we were new.
Yeah. They one player that very notable there in NorCal, he has played Golem Rock and has won many podiums. That he changed the meta game when I sent their a tier list from the Asia. They were like baffled. So like, what? Really? It's an A plus? The Grandbuster is A plus. Shark scale is triple S. Wow, that's crazy. So like, it's a different meta game out there. But you normally see some Beyblades as well, some builds, because they get it from us. Some builds there, they get it from the Philippines, they get it from Japan. and you can, it's I saw a lot of Wizard Rod 160 hexas, man.
I
There
think
were
it's a
lot.
global epidemic.
It's basically, then I also saw landmine builds like Shark Scale 960 Free Bull. Like,
Did you
bro,
see low orb, 160 low orb or
I
hexa?
said free ball, man.
low orb, So every build that we have that we normally use, they can also get it from us.
Okay, so it's just really separation. It's the fact that we don't get to play with them as much. That's why they're able to make their own meta.
Yeah.
And again, just parts availability. But again, they can import. So I'm happy to hear that they have their own UX15s. They have all the parts that they need. But yeah, hopefully one day I get to play in a WBO event. Japan will definitely try for sure.
What's great also is that WBO, some tournaments there are free.
What?
What?
Really?
Paano yun?
I saw a tournament in LA that I was supposed to join, but it was very full
It's a 6-hour drive.
It's only 24 players, but the first prize is a Valkyrie.
How do
The second prize is an arrow.
what?
Libre to?
Yeah, that's free. So I was baffled as well. So what?
Did you ask?
They just get this for free?
Did you ask how how they're able to fund this?
Maybe it's because it's invitational, but you still have to create that in the WBO website so that people still see that there are other tournaments like this. And some WBOs as well, they just, play for free.
That's wild. You know what? I think WBO is just a whole new world that we have yet to explore. I'm sure in your time in the States, marami ka pang hindi nakita. Marami pang nangyayari sa WBO that you haven't experienced yet. So please do help us understand that side of the world when it comes to competitive Beyblading. Go into the comments below. We're about to wrap up this episode. Again, thanks, Dreddy, for sharing your WBO story with us. Real quick before we wrap up, we would like to invite everyone to the Beyblade X Metro Circuit, happening every Tuesday of October, with the finale happening in November. This is our love letter and our little gift to the Beyblade X community in the Philippines.
Yeah, this is happening obviously every Tuesday nights. We will have registrations open a few days before, so please follow the Dark League Studios pages, as well as we created a Beyblade X Metro Circuit page for this, so we can kind of share it there as well. And yeah, this is all going to lead to very big stuff. We have an explainer video for that as well. We will post that soon.
Yep. Just make sure that you follow Rockhart, and Totoy Lagkit Noja on social media to be on top of everything. Dred will be playing. By the time this episode shows up, and when you watch this, it would have already happened. So you would have seen what went down on that first qualifier. It'll happen 3 more times from here on in. Playcafe is our partner in helping this event happen. So thank you so much, Playcafe. I'll put up the event. The event's happening at Playcafe here now. So if you're a fan of Unmatched, Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, Cardfight Vanguard, the Gundam, TCG, any kind of commander format, standard for Magic, you can come join us here. We're located in Upper McKinley, BGC, along Tuscany, near Venice Mall. Open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 2 a.m. Let me do that again.
That's right.
Open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then on the weekends 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Also, do not forget to follow us on social media at playcafebgc, because all of these will be posted there. Let's get the page to 5K likes. How about that? Kasi
Yeah.
ngayon 4.3K share.
Almost there. Almost there.
Come do that. And of course, if you enjoy this podcast, again, Third Bay Problems, like and subscribe, all right? We're approaching 1 point something. As of recording, nasa 1.2K na yata. So let's grow the page. Let's grow the channel. Real quick, any shout-outs, Dreddy, before we go?
Well, shout outs to NorCal. They have the best community because 70% of them are Filipinos. I felt like I was home, but shout out to them. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to play on WBO, and shout out to you guys that you have this podcast is one of the best podcasts ever, and you sure have to subscribe.
Do it now.
Yeah, share this video with a friend. Maybe you have a friend you're trying to get into Beyblading. You have a friend who's trying to look for good Beyblade content. Drop him here, and maybe we can rate his deck eventually too. So
That's right. You can find us on social media here. We'll put it up on screen. Until then, we'll see you in the next episode of Third Bay Problems by Playcafe. You'll have a great weekend. Peace.